Hey everyone, welcome to our 4 o'clock live chat. I'm Heather and we are here for you. Renee and I are here for you daily. We are here for you Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m. Central Time. I put the times down below, and you can jump on. We're on YouTube throughout the day, and then at 4 o'clock we jump over to Facebook and on YouTube, so you can ask your question. So if you want to see more of us, jump on YouTube, and then make sure you subscribe below so it notifies you when we are here. All right, so we're going to go over everything Luminous. This is where you can ask questions. I'm going to airbrush. I'm going to do it all. And then we'll do a look as well. But as you can see, I did a little bit of tanning this weekend. I'm so excited. And so we always talk about how you can match your skin 365 days a year. So it doesn't matter, if you get sun, don't get sun, it doesn't matter. You can match yourself. It's also, I want to show you how forgiving it is as well, because we have a lot of people say, hey, I need a color match, I don't know. Or maybe you're looking at getting one and you're like, I don't know what color, what shades to pick. It's get in that range. That's all you have to worry about, because it is very, very forgiving. Hello, Patty. Hello, Linda and Brenda. Erica, hello. Oh, yay, Erica has hers already. Hello, Gloria. Erica, are you using it? Are you airbrushing? Because we know that some people get it and they don't even start airbrushing, which blows my mind, because I'm like, it's not doing you any good sitting in the box. It's not making you look younger. It's not making you look amazing. It's not making you use 10 times less makeup sitting in the box. So get it out and start using it. So if you have received it, maybe you haven't opened it yet, and I want to show you what your kit will look like. So this is the kit, or one of the kits, I guess I should say. It has the icon. It also comes with the makeup. So know that we give you everything you need to get started. So it's not like, oh, you're going to need this, this, and this. No, we give you everything you need to get started. And so what's great about that is we want you, think of this starter kit as your practice kit, because I want you to get in there and get going with it. We do give you 2 shades of foundation, and that way you can mix and match to have that perfect match, perfectly matched skin. And then also it's practice. So we want you to get your hands dirty, but not really, because you're not touching your face. But we want you to dive right in and get to airbrushing. We also give you some love and blush, and our blush is super high pigmented. And you only need like 2 drops, and that is it. Even if you're a blushaholic and love blush, still maybe 2 drops, maybe a little bit more, but know that it is going to intensify. So we will talk about that too. Oh, Erica's going to start using it this week. You will love it. Now, all the newbies out here, I do want to tell you that, hello, Amber on YouTube. Good to see you. I want to tell you that, remember, I feel like I have some OT. Okay. That there is a learning curve. So don't expect to be perfect the very first time you do it. What we want you to do when you first open it, and I just want you to get used to it. Only pick up the foundation and work with that. But this is the 4 things I want you to do when you're learning to airbrush. These 4 things. So the first thing is get it out and just start playing with it. So as soon as I turn it on, it does already come put together. You just have to plug the cord in back here and just feel it. Hey, Nancy on YouTube. Just feel what it's going to feel like on your face. Wherever you feel this air, I'm not pushing anything. I just turned it on and there's air that comes out. So what's great about that is wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going to go. And so you obviously are going to want to move this around to get it all over the face, right? Start making your passes. Hello, Terry on Facebook. So keep moving. Also keep it 4 finger widths away from your face. This is a perfect distance to have that flawless application. If you get too close, it's very precise. And then if you're too far away, it's gonna blow off in the wind. So make sure you keep it about 4 finger widths away. And then barely pull back on the trigger. That's the one thing you're going to want to practice. So that's why it's great to practice with the water first and get that sweet spot where you're going to pull it back. It's not like traditional makeup. So don't expect it to go on like traditional makeup. Don't expect it to look like traditional makeup. It is applied differently. There's some getting used to. So if it's not drying on contact, then you're spraying too hard. If you're streaky or if it's sticky, you're maybe too close and pulling back too far. So there's things that we need to tweak, but that's why we do this. So you can come back and ask your question. So we are here for you. It's not like, okay, buy our system. Thank you. Bye-bye. Nope. We are here for you. And I want you to love it just as much as I love it. I don't go a day without airbrushing, whether it's a light pass just to even out my skin tone, or if I'm, which hasn't happened in a while, but if I want to like paint my face, then I'll spend a little more time, but it's still going to feel and look like my skin. It's not going to have that pancakey look. Let's see. Oh, Erica's like, why do people complain about the price of it? The price of it is fine with me. Erica, I think a lot of people don't understand. We do have trials that you can try it for like $29.99 or $40. I can't remember what it is, but you can try it and they think that's what it's going to cost. You can try it for that price for 30 days or however many days. And then you're billed for the remaining of it. And I think people don't understand that, don't read everything or understand everything. And they're just like, oh, $29.99, let me get it. Come on. If you think this is going to cost $29.99, it is not going to be worth nada. And so it's important. I mean, if this thing costs a ton of money for whatever ton of money is for you, it does what it says it's going to do. And so I would spend the money. I mean, I would do whatever I need to just spend the money. I mean, we hear all the time like, oh my gosh, this was a deal breaker. This was life-changing. I mean, I can only imagine if I had this growing up, my life would have been so much easier. For those breakouts, I could cover them up and not even have to worry about it. I mean, not have that gross traditional makeup that we had to put up with. So Lori, I'm going to tell you, check out, I believe the Memorial Day sale is still going, and you get the icon and the makeup. Hold on, I wonder where's the price on it? And they give you a bottle of Velvet Veil. And I want to say, guys, help me. What was the special? I can't remember, but go to luminousebeauty.com and check it out. You'll see the Memorial Day sale and check it. It's an amazing deal. And we can even talk about Velvet Veil. I mean, it's an amazing deal. Uh-oh, Nancy's phone's out of memory. Oh, Brenda said on Facebook, it's well worth the cost. Girl, you ain't lying. Christina says, so the last couple of times I've done my makeup, it has stopped spraying and I have to let go of the trigger and then try again. It usually works second time, but it happens a few times throughout the course doing my makeup. So it just stopped spraying. Are you cleaning it, Christina? Are you cleaning it each and every time? And cleaning it means just running warm water through it when you're done with your makeup. So that's the first thing that I would recommend. You might have to take it apart and just clean the needle. Because sometimes you do it every time. Do you have the tip top or do you have just the water? So if you need to I didn't put this one on, so it's jammed, but take the back part off here and unscrew this guy and pull the needle out and clean him. You can tell like even this one's dirty and it would splatter. So try that. Now, when you're putting it back, I'm going to show you something real quick. Put the needle all the way in and tap it. Just tap it to make sure it goes all the way to that end. When the needle's out though, you might want to clean here. You can see that's already dirty. I need to clean that one. So I would clean that with the needle out, then poke your needle back in, then put this guy back on. Make sure this guy is tight, not like superhuman tight, but like, ooh, okay, stopped, and put the guy back on. Now, another thing you can do, and I used to do this when I was super lazy and I didn't want to clean it, but I find that sometimes it helps. I take a coffee mug, put warm water in it, and just let it soak like that. So I just fill it up where it would cover the bowl and just let it soak in there while, you know, you're gone for the day. And then when you come back, try to clean it. So try that. The other thing I would ask definitely use the cleaner. Soaking it helps. The cleaner helps. The needle, cleaning the needle always helps. So try those things. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to put on the peach color corrector. The peach color corrector is for, I have dark eyelids and then I also have some darkness underneath my eyes. And so I'm going to use this to lighten. It doesn't matter what color I am, I would use the peach color corrector. We have Musette, who used to be on when we were on Facebook all the time. She uses peach color corrector and she is a shade like 8 or 9, I believe. And so any skin tone can use this. Now I did use Glow in the 2 o'clock, and because my face is darker, before I tan, I could make a few passes of Glow because it didn't show up as quickly. When I'm darker, I didn't have to do as many passes. I didn't have to try to make it as bright because there's more of a contrast. Make sense? All right, make sure I'm spraying this. And you can already tell how, my gosh, even that is evened out my skin tone. And then, I'm out, but I'm just gonna blow what's left out. I just make sure it's completely empty. When you start out, when you're playing with water, when you're just playing with it, you'll be able to hear that dry sound and you'll know it's out. If there were 5 people airbrushing and I walked by, I could tell you who was pulling too hard on the trigger. I could tell you if you were out of makeup just by hearing it. And so I can't even express this enough times. The more you put this in the hand, the more you're playing with it, even if you have a day where you're messing up with it and like having fun, you're going to learn. You're going to learn more and more. All right. The 2-speed has a high and a low. The first one is going to be the regular speed, and then the next one is the high speed. Amber is asking on YouTube, the peach color corrector is going to help with sunspots, with dark circles. So, any kind of like birthmarks, demarcation, if they're brown spots. I'm now taking shade 9 and I'm going to contour with shade 9. And I am doing my contouring first. So now I'm going to take it, going back and forth. And notice how light I spray. I don't just sit here and do it till it's where I want it. I just spray and then I'm going to move to this side. And now I can go up here. Do some contouring around my nose and my chin. Okay, I'm now going to go in and do some on my eyes. This is shade 9. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of, I'm doing eyeshadow with it. I mean, look at that. Look how natural that eyeshadow is. And I can keep going back and forth until I get to the color that I want and the intensity that I want. Right there. All right. Can finish this off a little bit. There we go. All right. So I did a little bit of contouring. I did some on my eyes as well. And so at this point, you could go in and you could do a shimmer. You could do some highlighting. I'm going to do I'm just trying to do it in different order so you can see how versatile this is. I mean, once you get the movement and the pulling back of the trigger and you can put on your foundation where it looks flawless, it's not sticky, it's not wet, it doesn't look heavy or cakey. Once you have that down, everything else is a cakewalk. We're just trying to find the order that's perfect for you and what products are perfect for you. Everybody likes a different look. I like a different look daily. And so it's just finding that out. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to go in. Now this is the foundation. I'm using the Ultra Foundation in shade 3. Normally I'm a shade 3. I'm a 3 even when I wasn't tan. This is how forgiving. If you go back to our YouTube and look how light my skin was. My skin was super light. And I'm still using the same shade. That is how forgiving airbrush makeup is. Now, once you make that one complete pass, you go and you just hit those problem areas that you need most of your coverage. The one thing about Luminous is you don't have to put the same amount of makeup everywhere, which is such an awesome thing because that's why you can put things in different orders. I've done contouring with our Cut 1 palette before airbrushing. So that should show you that it does work with your skin, and there's just, I mean, endless possibilities on how you can make yourself look flawless, All right. Now I'm going to take, where is it? My pearl. Here it is. Shaking up my pearl. Now, right now, all I have on is just that contouring or shade 9 that I put on with my as eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take pearl and do a couple of drops, boop, boop, right in there. And now I'm going to put it on as eyeshadow. I'm going to come a little closer so y'all can see. I'm going to put it on just on the inside. So when I'm doing eyeshadow, I do come in a little bit closer. Just like that. So guys, your stylist blends for you. It blends everything. And with the eyeshadow, if it doesn't, you can always go back and blend with a brush if you need to, but you need to do it pretty quickly because it does dry pretty quickly. Now I can do, ooh, I'm loving that. Look at that. So that's all the pearl I'm going to do. And just for fun, because I'm going to make, I did a natural look last hour or to 2 o'clock. So to jazz it up a little bit. Oh, Nancy's been waiting on her package all day. I'm going to do, this is 03 black eyeshadow. And I'm going to go in and just pop that. the ends just to give me a little bit of contrast, a little bit of what we call make your eyes pop. Just at that end, pulling back super light on the trigger. And I'm not going to go over a lot because I do want to still keep it natural, but still enough to kind of give it a little bit more oomph. You know, that's my favorite word, oomph. And again, this is all fixable too. If you did get a little splat of makeup, then you can go in and still fix that and blend that. I think that's even. Maybe this one. There we go. All right, so I did just a little pop of black at the end just to jazz it up a little bit. All right, so now, do I need to highlight under my eyes a little bit more? No, I kind of like them. It's a little dewier look. And then now, oh no, did I? Oh, I was going to, I thought I brought it in here. I had Charming Blush that I was going to add, but I don't know what I did with it. That's Belize Lash and Powder. Well, we shall do a blush. I'm going to do our summertime favorite. Jeannie came up with this concoction, and she mixed Tulip Blush, which is our pinky blush, which is this one, which I'm going to put a drop in there. And then Natural Blush. And I'm going to put, I think I did 2 on that one. So 2, I just make sure that this one, they do them even. And then mix that. Ooh, you know what I didn't check though? If all that black was out. Okay, so now I'm going to add Brenda, if I was doing my eyes, I would do like a blending. Hold on, let me turn this off real quick. If I was doing my eyes, I would do this. So I would go in and blend with that. Now, if I did a mess up here and I had a blop of makeup, of foundation, then I might just do this and tap it off, or you can use a sponge. But normally, if you can address it immediately, usually tapping it out with your hand is perfect. You're fine. So I added that little bit of blush, and then right on the, because I just love this color, but right where the color of my eye is, I'm going to add a little bit of this as well. And I'm out because you can hear it. Just to add a little more pink to tie everything together. Make sense? So on my eyelids, I have shade 9 foundation. I have shade 9 foundation. I have the Pearl Luminizer, and then I did just, we're calling it the Summertime Blush, which is Tulip and Natural Blush mixed together. And now I'm going to do soft, Dusty Rose lip liner, which is a very neutral lip liner. And go in here. When this one first came out, like I used it for everything. I used it just for lips, period, like as my lip color. It does have a tendency on some people to turn orange. So just watch that. On me, it turns more on the pink side, but that's how it's super neutral. But it's great for kind of a great base. if you're gonna do like a liquid lip or the stains, it even helps keep everything together. And then I smudge it. And then I'm like, what do I have this neutral, but I'm thinking, am I too neutral? I'll do the Ballet Pink. The Ballet Pink is my go-to for everything. If you don't have the Ballet Pink Vinyl Slick Liquid Lipstick, you're missing out. Look at that color. It is amazing. Hey, Rebecca Day, nice to see you. And put that right on top. Right there. Love that color. And then adding some mascara. So I'll go in, curl the lashes. And y'all hear me say this all the time, but my ends are super curly. So I go in and just curl the kind of the inside. Now add a little bit of mascara and then we will be good to go. So I use the entire brush to get the mascara on. Right there. And then I use the tip of it with more detail to get it at the bottom to separate. The blush is, Amber's asking on YouTube what color the blush. It was Tulip and Natural Blush mixed together. Thank you, Rebecca. The tip of this one also, you can get like into that corner, the inside corner, and then I'll use it to separate those lashes too. And there you go. There you go. Bam! So easy, guys. I'm like, easy. It is so easy to do. But if you are new, no, there's a learning curve. But keep this in your hand. Even if you're using water, even if you're just playing with the air, get it in your hand and start practicing. If you are one color foundation, use the other foundation to practice with. You can also spray it on a paper towel so you can actually see it being done. I'm just running some Tip Top cleaner through this right now. And sometimes that helps, being able to see if you'll be able to see it being done. And sometimes that helps when you're first doing it, because then you can visually see it. Because when I'm telling you, I always tell y'all about spray light, spray super light. You don't want to see it go on. Well, sometimes that's hard to actually understand it. And so if you do spray a Kleenex, a paper towel, drawing paper, whatever, sometimes that helps. Do you have trouble with your face? Has many times you take your makeup off? We kind of plan it where it's not like last hour I didn't do mascara, so it's not as bad. Or we'll do a buildable one sometimes where it makes it a little bit easier. But no, my face gets clean. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda on Facebook loves the look too. She said, very good look. All right, guys, that is it for today. We will see you back here tomorrow. I'm actually going to be with you for the 8 a.m. And then Renee will be back for the 10 and the 12th. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye for now.